Okay, guys, I want to welcome everyone to tonight's team celebration call. We got people putting in where they're from around the country. Let me mute everyone. Okay, cool. So we got people coming in from all around the country. I'm really excited. So if you didn't hear, go on and put in the chat group where you're from. But guys, this is our monthly team celebration call. This is by far my favorite call of the month because we get to celebrate each other. I mean, look around at all of these faces on this screen. It wasn't that long ago, guys. 2.5 years ago, there may have been like 4 people on here. That was like maybe 10 people on this call. And so it just wasn't that long ago. And now I look at our group, and now there's over 700 coaches within the family from pretty much every single state. And it's really exciting. But it's also really weird for me because I used to know everyone, and now there's so many that I don't know, but I hope to get to know. So my name is Jamil Frazier. I'm what Take Shape for Life calls an integrated presidential director. I've been coaching for almost 5 years now. And I know we have a ton of brand new coaches that are on, and this is the first time you've been on the celebration call. For the last 5 years, this has by far been my favorite calls because we get to celebrate all of the success that we've had as a family from the previous month. And then you guys don't have to listen to me. You get to hear the people that are actually doing the do and really learn from them. So we're going to do that. So last month, guys, our little family of health coaches were able to assist over 3,500 people. So that's just spectacular. So when you look around our little group of folks, the impact that we're having on the world, the impact that we're having on people, the way that people get to wake up every single day and feel better about themselves because of our dedication for just kind of sharing what's happened to us or sharing what's happened to people around us is really, really inspiring. And so I never want you guys to take that for granted because there's so many people that that are with their kids right now, that have come off of medications, that have a better outlook for 2017 because they've run into one of you guys as a health coach. And I've met so many doctors over the last 5 years that have said easily that what you guys do as health coaches is more important than what they do in their own practices, believe it or not. And so I want you guys to really understand that. So this is all about having fun. Last month, this little group, we brought on just over 40 new health coaches. And in the last 3 months, we brought on at least over 140 health coaches in the last 3 months. So give yourself a round of applause because having a sponsoring mindset really shows me that you understand what this company is about, that you understand what this program is about, and you're starting to understand that this isn't a weight loss company, it's a transformation of life company. So that's really exciting. So do me a favor, and we do this every single call, but it's my favorite part of the call. So raise your hand if you're a brand new coach within the last 60 days. If you're a brand new coach and you haven't been here in the last 60 days, raise your hand so we can congratulate you. Keep your hands raised as I kind of scroll different screens. I see Ron Williams there. I see Melissa there. I see Michael Kahn there, who I like to call Thomas. I see Tom Merriman there. Who's it? Aditi, is your hand up? I see you, girl. Joy Wong. Oh my gosh, you guys, give these guys a round of applause because this is spectacular. Please raise your hand if you've lost 5 or more pounds on this program as a client. Please, and keep your hand up so we can see you. We wanna acknowledge you. Okay, so 5 or more pounds. I see Kelly there. I see Carrie. Keep your hand up if you've lost 10 or more pounds. Keep your hands up. Okay, I see my man Justin Avini. I see Tom, Joy, Thomas Mendez. Keep your hands up if you've lost 20 or more pounds. 20 or more pounds. Okay, Joy Wong's. How about 30 or more pounds? Sonny Coates' hands went down. Okay. See my coach Becky on there. 40 or more pounds. Keep your hand up. 50 or more. 60 or more. Laura Hubble's hand is okay. She just went down. Did I say 60 already? What about 70? 70 or more? Oh my gosh. Gail? Oh my gosh. Gail's hand still 80 or more? Dang, Gail, for real? 90 or more? Oh, Gail Taylor went down. Let me go back to the first page. 100? All right. I see Carrie. I see my man Craig Chapman. Let me go over here and see. Okay, I don't see anyone over there. Let me go back to this first page. Okay, I'm going to bring you off, Carrie. Carrie, hi. Can you tell us who you are and share a bit of your story with us so we can get connected with it?
Sure. I'm Carrie Soderstrom. I've been on the plan now for a few weeks, under a year now, and I've lost 105 pounds. And gosh, when I think back to a year ago, wow, it's life's really changed since then. At the time when I started, I was really ashamed of how much weight I had on me. I was depressed. I was overwhelmed. I felt hopeless about it. I was trying to, sorry, I have my little one. I'm trying to keep him occupied. I was ignoring it and just kind of saying, oh, I'll deal with it one day, and I tried things. I tried exercising, tried running with friends of mine, going to the gym. I went to spin classes for 8 months and had hardly anything to show for it. And I wasn't willing to take pills or do any surgeries. And I knew not only was my life affected because I stopped doing social things and I started isolating myself, but it was going to affect my son's childhood. I knew that, and my relationship as well. So my low point was when I was looking for life insurance, and I was just being denied from insurance companies, and that really weighed heavily with me, just having my son. So it was something where I couldn't deny it any longer. So I reached out to my coach, Natalie, who I had seen on Facebook. I watched her page for about 8 months or so, and I just said, what is this? I need to do it. And she got me started, and I started at 331 pounds. Today I'm 226. I still have 75 pounds to go to my goal. But I started at size 28. I'm a 16 now today. I'm excited about that. I'm excited, to find cute clothes, and I'm excited about life. And my biggest problem right now is getting a whole new wardrobe. And, but beyond just the physical transformation, which is dramatic for me because I've had such a huge weight loss and it's very obvious when people see me. The mental transformation, though, has been everything. And I know that that's what's going to keep me on this path to lifestyle change. I have my hope back. And what seemed impossible when I first started, I know is possible now. And that 75 pounds might be a lot still to somebody to lose, but to me, I know it's doable now. And that's just made all the difference to me. And I feel like a huge weight has been lifted, just physically, but mentally too. And coaching has kind of brought a whole nother aspect to that. And I've gotten the opportunity to change somebody else's life, like mine has changed. And that's just brought a whole nother element to it. And it's just so amazing to be able to affect somebody else's life in such a significant way. And it's just such a blessing, and you can leave such a big legacy in doing this.
It's incredible, man. Listen, I'm so excited for you. I'm so proud of you. I think even a month ago, you may not have even been okay with telling your story right now. So I've seen so much growth. It's not even funny. And this is kind of what we get to do, right? This is our work, is creating atmospheres so where people can thrive like you've been thriving. I mean, look at you. It's insane. So really, really appreciate you, girl. I'm really excited for you. And congratulations to every single person that either raised your hand or you've assisted even one person, because you're a big, big part of this family and what we do. So I want to share a quick PowerPoint with you guys just to kind of give you an update. And then I'm going to be quiet and let you listen to more of these stories and how all of these people are going out there and helping so many people across the country. So give me 1 second. And let me see here. See if I can get this bad boy up and get it played. Let's see. Carrie, I'm gonna look at you because you're the only one I see right now. And let me know. Carrie, can you see this screen? Okay. So let me see if I can go to play mode. Where did it go? Who's familiar with PowerPoint? Where's the play button? Oh, it might be up here. Well, maybe we'll do it like this because you can see this. Is it big enough to see, Carrie, or no? It is? Okay. So basically, really fast, just to kind of go through this. Hopefully you guys can see this. Uh-oh, somebody's on their iPhone that's going to be coloring up the screen. Go home and then go to the slideshow. Oh, I feel you. There it is. See, man, I knew what was happening. Okay, so right now, guys, there's a huge company-wide incentive. Just ignore all the coloring. That's somebody's iPhone is in their pocket, and so it's going to just do that. So anyhow, I want you guys to know about this incentive that's going on because it's huge. The company is throwing out what we call our Accelerate Now incentive, and really they're incentivizing us and just making it really fun for us to do things that we probably should already do, which is go out there and look for folks that health coaching could really benefit. I mean, this is how we're going to make a dent and an impact into our communities, is actually in go sponsor. So right now through the end of the month, if you bring on a new health coach, and we basically help them bring on their first 2 clients this month, then you as the mentor coach will receive $50, and this is unlimited. So if you bring on 5 new health coaches and over the next month or so we help them bring on just 2 clients, then that's going to be $50 every time. And what's even better is your new coach is also going to get an additional $50. And so that's just amazing. And all of us know that our goal for a brand new coach is to help them go out and help their first 5 clients in 30 days, where they're going to get a client acquisition bonus anyway. So this is just a fun kind of way to reward those that are out there and helping more people move forward within their journey. So talk to your support teams, please, about this Accelerate to Optavia in a way to help grow our communities. So I really want to talk about the power of events really fast because we're having a tremendous amount of events that are coming up. I'm flying out to Arizona at the end of this week, and then I'm off to Reno. So we got all these different events that are coming up. But a couple reminders, guys, please write these down. When we're either on a Zoom or at an event live, make sure to be present. It's extremely important. Bring something to write with, right? And to write on, or if you're a laptop or iPad type of person, then go on and do that. Remember, they are watching and modeling. And so basically what this means is our guests, right? Our potential clients, our potential coaches, even the coaches on your team are kind of watching what you're doing. So if you're on Facebook the whole time, that's kind of setting a precedent for them. If you're up moving around and not really paying attention, that sets a precedent for them. Bring people with you. That's one of the biggest secrets to how to actually move your businesses forward faster and how to help more people get healthier is bring more people to the events with you on the live video calls, things like that. And then that way you're able to expand your influence a heck of a lot faster. And it saves you time and energy because you don't have to actually do anything. The power of the event is going to do the work for you. Work hard to find babysitters. We love all of the kids. There's no question about it. We adore kids. I have 2 young kids. But before we may bring them to an event, let's at least try to find babysitters for them. And that way we can be fully present. And once you do bring your guests and your candidates, make sure to follow up with them afterwards and really talk about what the next steps are. So if you go into your Office in Motion, guys, which is this picture here on your left, and you click on what we call Coach Connections, which is this picture here on the bottom right, then it will bring you to Coach Connections to where you can go and find all the different events that are in your neighborhood, okay, or in your city or your state. So all you have to do is click on here where it says events up at the top, bring that tab down, and then you'll be able to see where all the different regional events are in your area or across the country so you can plug people in. So like I have people that are going to actually the Orlando event that's coming up in a few weeks, even though I live here in Southern California. So Optavia, Ignite, and Blaze are huge, huge, huge things that are going on right now. I won't spend too much time talking about them, but you really get with your mentorship teams and talk about how you can do this. Now, the Ignite, I'm really excited about because we're all still clients, but it's a way to get our clients more engaged as well. This is an opportunity for them to share, to submit a personal story about their journey. And all of these stories are going to be picked out by a panel. And if these stories win, then our clients and even you as a health coach, as you're still a client, will have the opportunity to be flown out to Dallas, Texas for the first ever Optavia National Convention. Everything will be paid for. Everything will be reimbursed, your hotel stay, and the final videos that they choose will have a professional crew that's sent out for you so that you'll always have this, and it's going to be highlighted during national convention. So that's Ignite. Blaze is a promotion that's going on right now that's just amazing. So I want to highlight those to at least give you the opportunity to go back and talk to your support teams about it. And for anyone that loves to travel, Blaze is a way that you can actually win an all-inclusive, fully paid-for trip to Greece this September. So if you want to go to Greece and you want to bring a significant other with you and have it fully paid for, then figure out what Blaze is and let's get on it. Let's blaze to victory. We have the Agents of Transformation tour that's going on right now, basically where corporate is going to come to all of these different cities and just rock the cities, guys. So here are the neighborhoods that we're coming to. So we have Phoenix, Arizona this Thursday. I'll be out in Phoenix for that. Orlando, Saturday, June 3rd. So if you have people in Florida, you'll want to invite them there. Salt Lake City, there's huge, huge groups in Salt Lake City. So that's June 8th. Portland, Oregon, this event here is supposed to have about 5,000 people. So if you have friends and family in the Pacific Northwest, you'll want to invite them to that. And then right here in Long Beach, California, where I'm at right now, Saturday, June 17th, we are going to rock the house. So make sure to attend one of these tours and use this as a platform to invite so many people to that there's only standing room, as these things are going to be crazy. We have our 5th team event at the end of this month. I want to give all of you guys a personal invitation to come on out Friday, May 19th. And it's a 2-day event. And it's going to be amazing. I mean, I could sit here and try to sell everyone on it, but basically, if you want to, want to see 2017 be so much different, than any other year, especially going into 2018, then come. It's not just health coach related, but it's life related. So any area in your life where you may be lacking or want a little bit more, we're going to show you step by step on how to get there. It could be any single goal, and we're going to show you how to get there. So here's just a couple pictures of some of the other team events. National conventions coming up in July, as I said. My goal is to have at least 500 from our team that's there. Last year, I think we only had 140. And so, but the group has exploded. We've doubled in size since basically last July. So we should absolutely be able to do that. So just, right now, some of you guys might be thinking, I'm not going to go. So my encouragement is, at least at this point, say, well, what if I did go? And let's just pretend I did go. I was going to go. What would I have to do to put in place so that I was there? But guys, if I didn't go to this event basically 5 years ago, then no one would be on this call right now, except for my coach, Becky. So it's a really important event. So we really want to invite you guys to come on now. And here's just some pictures of us just having a blast at some of these other national conventions. And it's just a really cool place to be at. So enough of me. Let's go on and hear some of these stories. So I want to bring on a really good friend of mine. I've known her since basically the 4th grade. And she's just had an inspirational, transformational story. And she's only been coaching for probably still less than a month. And she's been able to go on and basically reach a position of manager, to where she's assisting 8 to 10 clients. But that's not even what I want her to share. I want her to spend the next 3 minutes with us on her journey altogether. So Annika, if you were there, can you do me a favor? Let me see if I can find you first of all. And I'm going to take you off. Okay. You're unmuted, my friend. Are you there?
I am. Hi.
All right. Can you share with us a little bit about your journey and your story and what's got you so stinking motivated right now?
Yeah, sure. So I just want to say, hey, everybody, it's so nice to meet you all in person. I'm 36 from Reno, Nevada now. So my story, basically, I have had about 17 years of being 60 plus pounds overweight, actually 70. And my cholesterol has been through the roof at 269. My relationships were suffering for years, my husband and I and my son. And I didn't feel like the person that I was meant to be and the person that I was. I was taking naps, no motivation. And I just felt like this was what adulting was all about. And then I got on this program thanks to Jamel. He was there for me. And I'm down 25 pounds in 2 months. My energy is insane. I don't take any naps. There's no stopping me now. My marriage is drastically improving. And my cholesterol is down to 187. So the main reason why I started this program and became a health coach is actually due to my son. This last August, he came down with an ear infection that caused a nervous system breakdown and was diagnosed what they call Bickerstaff encephalitis, which is a 1 in 10 million diagnosis. Changed our life. He was in the hospital for 3 months with a facial, stomach, and leg paralysis. Luckily, it was temporary, and he's almost 100% back to normal now. But I realized the following. My son was so healthy and young. If I would have caught this, I would have died if I was in my current state. And I also realized that life isn't short. I was just living it wrong. And so after 15 years in the medical field, I realized that what most of us suffer from is really kind of self-caused. I mean, blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, cholesterol, joint pain. These are all things that could have happened to me if I would have continued on the path that I did. So this is honestly why I decided to become a coach. Between what happened with our son and me deciding that it was time for a change, I am now helping people that helped us when we needed it most with Jacob, and complete strangers now that I feel are complete family now. So I'm starting to pay off numerous medical bills, live a stress-free life, be financially sound, and best of all, I get to sit with my family every single day and be a part of their lives now. So that's kind of just a little bit about me.
I love it, man. It's been so cool for me to just kind of sit back and watch. And I know your heart, and I know how many people poured into you when Jacob was in the hospital, and the fact that you're now giving back. I think people see you, see the authentic you, and they're responding because you just shot out of the gates, man. I can't keep up with you. So we appreciate you. Thank you so much for sharing a little bit of yourself with us. And I can't wait to see what this month brings. I think you brought on 3 clients yesterday, right?
Yep, bringing on one again tomorrow, one on Saturday, one on the 29th. I've got them all lined up.
All right. So we're going to move on to the next person. Okay. Enough of you, girl. Okay. You're doing awesome. Let's go on out to, I think, Kansas City. You know, we have a coach. Wait. I think Don's on here. Is Kelly on here? I'm just going to introduce her because we're running late. But I want to move on out to Kansas City. There's teams out there, guys, that if you guys don't know these guys, get to know them because they're just on fire. But Carrie Frazier and her team have ranked up to what we call national director, which is just amazing. So Carrie is obviously assisting a lot of clients herself, and now she's helping coaches on her team go executive director. Let me see if I can get Annika off really fast.
Yeah.
Annika, I'm gonna mute you. Okay, so I want to bring on Carrie Frazier and hear a little bit from you. And how did you guys go national director so stinking fast? Carrie, are you there?
Yes. Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
I'm awesome. How are you?
Good. So can you share with us your top 3 tips on things that you guys have done to really move to national director, which is incredible?
Yeah, I know, right? I'm still surprised myself. Okay, so I wrote down 3 tips that I was really thinking about what would really help you guys. The first thing I thought about was that when you acquire coaches, you have to think about how you acquire your clients, okay? You know, you're always taught to reach out for people that are ready to do the program, right? Well, the same goes for coaches. You want to reach people that are ready to coach. And when I made that switch in my thinking, I think it really helped me to reach out to the people that were ready to get active as coaches, okay? Just like you don't ever want to convince somebody to do the program, you don't want to convince somebody to coach. Does that make sense? Okay, that's my first tip. My second tip is when you do have coaches, new coaches that come on, work really closely with them. I team coach with my new coaches for their first several clients. From the interested call, we do 3-way Facebook messaging groups, and I basically model our coaching method so that my new coaches can see how I answer questions and see what I do in certain situations. And I think what that does is it makes them kind of learn without realizing it. And then pretty soon they can just kind of take it over and do it on their own. My third suggestion is something that I learned in Costa Rica. And I spoke with a lot of globals and presidentials, and I can't tell you how many times I heard the word patience, okay? Patience. Be very, very patient. Some weeks are going to be wonderful. Other weeks you're going to feel like everything's falling apart. I've had them. I think every coach out there can tell you they've had them. But that's just the nature of what we do, okay? So don't give up. Just breathe, take a break, focus on your clients that are doing really good, and then your motivation will return, okay? So just be really patient. It's going to happen for you. I am just working as hard as I can, reaching out to everybody. working with my coaches, and I'm trying not to sweat the small stuff. If I have a bad day with a client, I basically just work my way through it, and I reach out to a client who's doing really good to kind of get my spirit back up. And then the next day is always better. So those are my tips, Jamil. I don't know if those are helpful for anybody, but I hope so.
I'm pretty sure they're helpful. You know, anyone that advances to the position of national director, why it's really cool is you're obviously doing the do and you're working with your clients and things like that, but you obviously need help in order to do that, right? So you've actually had 2 coaches go executive director this past month, one being Sunny, right? So can you bring her on so we can learn a little bit about her and what's made her so successful?
I would love to introduce Sunny. Sunny Coates is an amazing woman. It is so awesome how we met each other. She messaged me through Facebook. I didn't know her at all. And she started trying to do that conversation on Messenger, you know, how people do. Can you tell me about your program? How much is it? What do you do? And I finally just said, hey, can I just call you? And she's like, sure. So I called her, and literally within 24 hours, she signed up to client, she signed up to coach, and she has taken off. She is helping so many people in Seminole, Texas. I am so proud of her. So Sunny, I'm going to give it to you, and you can give everybody your good tips.
Hey, thank you, Carrie.
You're welcome.
This has been a quick, exciting ride for sure. I signed up at the end of February. And like Carrie said, I saw her posting in a women's group, and I really liked everything she was saying. And I had friended her on Facebook. Just the things that she was saying was so positive, and I agreed with just her health tips. And I had already had a health page on Facebook for, I guess, going on a year, where I was just posting healthy recipes. So I'd already built just personal friends, no strangers really. But I just had a lot of friends in a health group. So I knew people were just hungry for more tips. So I contacted Carrie. I wanted a health coach first before I said, okay, I'll do the program. So I've lost 28 pounds myself, but I owe everything for ranking up to executive director to Carrie. She has coached me just like she would a client. She's given me, I nearly feel like she's laid a firm foundation, like just a solid stepping stone. She hasn't just overwhelmed me with things to do. She's just given me one step at a time, and I followed the program exactly like she said, and just tried to model everything after her. And it's just worked. Everything that she said would happen has happened. And once I filled out my map for last month, I could just tell, okay, something big is going to happen. So I think just through, I did the March Madness, and I signed up for the senior boot camp, and I tried to be on those every time. If not, I listened to the recordings. I took lots and lots and lots of notes. And I know Jamil had a mock interview with a coach that acted like a client, and I just rewound that and listened to it again, how he said things, how he kept asking their whys, and just being very personal with the clients, I think, and just being real, just made a difference out there. What else? I guess just lots of notes, lots of three-way calls. I just really worked the program. I'm a full-time teacher. I teach girls 2nd and 3rd grade PE, so I have a full-time job. And then as soon as I would get home, I would just start studying my notes, studying the simple systems, just being very consistent. I tried working my business the same way I did the program, I guess, just making healthy habits, just business habits. Every day I would do the same thing on Facebook. I would send the connection emails that Dawn taught me about, and thank you to Dawn and Kelly as well. I think just if you get to know your coach on a personal level and trust them with what they're leading you to do, I think it just works.
I love it, man. I'm so excited for you guys and what you guys are doing, and that is spreading, right? I mean, and you can do this from anywhere. I mean, Carrie's in Kansas City, and you're in Seminole, Texas, and
It'll
you
be Central Texas.
know, gotta love it. So, will we see you at a national convention?
Yes, I'm booked and I'm going.
Awesome. How many folks you bringing with you?
Uh, I had two coaches, and I wish they could both go. One has a wedding, and one has a 6-month-old baby. So
That's all right. We got a ton of time, right? And it's not just coaches, it's clients, it's anybody that you love that
yes, I'm
wants some inspiration. So I'm excited to meet you in person. So I don't want to forget Tammy, who's also on Carrie's team. She couldn't make it on tonight, but she is amazing as well. And so she's also ranked up to executive director. So I think Tammy went executive director maybe with all clients. And I think Sunny went executive director via the blended path. So both of them ended up having 5 points. But obviously, Sunny has at least one coach on her team that we've helped go senior. So I want to bring on Josh and Michelle Bomber really fast because they have a coach on their team who I think a month ago, I'm not even sure many of us knew his name. And within about 3 to 4 weeks, he went executive director. So I'm really excited to hear from him. I don't see Josh's name on here, but I do see Michelle, so maybe I'll bring her off and she can introduce Tom. So Michelle, are you on? Can you introduce Tom, or I'll keep looking for Josh?
Well, we were both on the same one.
Oh, okay, cool. There you are. All right, cool. So can you guys introduce us to this guy real fast?
Yeah, we'd love to. So Tom, he started off as a dream client. You know, he followed program exactly how it's supposed to work. Within, actually, I think maybe signing up as a client, he already kind of spoke his interest in coaching. He has a true passion to help others in his profession as a firefighter and with their health dreams. It's a guy who really, truly cares about people. Last week, he actually also brought on his first coach, who reached senior coach within our first few days of coaching. Yeah. Okay,
All right, go pee in the grass. Go.
okay. Okay, so he's honestly, knowing him, he's definitely made us better people. So now I'm gonna let you, Tom, tell everyone and give them your tips of how you became ED in less than a month.
I love it. Tom, please come on off. You're off of mute, man. We would love to hear from you.
How you guys doing tonight?
Good, really good.
So the Bombas got me going on this. I looked up Josh and saw him online as before and after, and I got interested. And so that kind of ties all into the story. I'm a full-time firefighter and a father of 4 little girls. Oldest 3 of them are in dance, so I'm always busy, but I'm always looking for that new cutting edge. What's it going to be next to stay fit? I'm a firefighter, so I can't show up to your house and look nasty and overweight or something. And Josh, he basically, in my eyes, like a matrix to the fitness, to the nutrition side of fitness and how important that is. So I went ahead and did some research, which is key point number 1. You got to know what you're dealing with. And from there, I became passionate about it, and I fully believed in it. I'd say I'm honest, probably close to a fault. And so that carries out in my entire life. I take this firefighting thing real serious. So the people that I told us about this program and how well it worked, they obviously believe me. Stand by 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I should be good. I'm sorry. I'm at the station right now. I apologize. Oh, hey, so after me, I gotta go. We got a fire. So
I think we may have lost him, but
you deal with. So you guys take care.
okay, thanks, Tom. Okay, first of all, how awesome is that? Tom, be safe, man. Tell everybody we said be safe. Okay, let me see if we can get him up. Okay, so he muted himself. So, I mean, first of all, the couple things I want to point out because he didn't get a chance and we're going to bring him back on. But full-time firefighter, dad of 4 girls. I have 1. I don't know how I would do it 4. But I think this program, I think, especially at the beginning, sometimes we think that specific sort of people this program is appropriate for. When I was at my very first national convention, I was there. I've only been a coach for 2 weeks. And one of my roommates, I had 4 guys in my room because I decided to go so late because I kept telling my coaches I wasn't going to go. But one of the guys in my room was a firefighter, and he looked like a Hollywood movie star. And I remember asking him, what are you doing here? Because I had my concepts about what a typical client should look like and what a typical coach should be. And so that opened up my eyes. And I remember going back home and calling so many of my friends that were in the firefighting, profession. And so anyway, love to get this guy's tips once we get a chance. But how cool it is to see that we can help so many people. It isn't just like one sort of person, but it's everyone. So when you guys are making your contact list, literally put down every firefighter that you know. And if Tom wants to coach, guess what those guys might want to do? They might want to coach and be clients too. So I'm so excited for them. So let me go out to New Jersey, guys. Let me bring on Integrated National Director Dawn Donnelly, because I want her to introduce her sister, who's just an amazing, amazing woman. So Dawn, are you there? Let me see if I can find you. And if you can introduce your sister so we can hear how she is helping so many people out there. Okay, Dawn, you're off of mute.
Hey, everybody. Oh my gosh, that was so exciting to see the firemen in action. Like, this is for everybody. But I'm so excited to introduce my sister. One thing that I truly, truly have loved about this program so far is the people that I've met. Bringing on coaches and just working with them has just truly, truly been a blessing to me. But when we're talking family, like, this is like a whole new level. And so proud. Gosh, my daughters and now my sister. I never, a year ago, would have thought that I would be introducing my sister on a rank up call. And I'm going to try not to cry. But I'm so excited. Our new director, Kimberly Adams, her friends call her Kimba. You'll hear her roar. And she's quite an amazing sister.
Wow.
All right, Kim, go for it.
Wow. I'm all teary after that. Wow. So this has been an incredible ride. Being with my sister and having a business with her and learning from her and you, Jamel, and everyone else on this call. I've had a major mindset change in the past, I don't know, maybe 30 days. I think it was after the March Madness and waking up. I couldn't wait to get on the calls every March day and listen to the calls live. I think that got me in a mindset of wanting to touch my business every day. And I kind of always thought I did, but I wasn't. And it was really taking a good look at what I was doing and watching Dawn and seeing how much she gets done with a full-time job. And like, she lives, breathes, eats this business. And I started thinking, well, gosh, I could do more. I can do more. So I started to touch my business every day, and it really made a huge difference. It changed me. It changed my mindset. I really wanted to hit ED. I had 17 ordering entities. I didn't have a coach, but it was so close. But I believe touching it every day was a big, big part of it. Dawn also taught me that not only the follow-up of the people that you've talked to or that are just kind of curious and they're poking around and they want to have that, send me something mentality, but to follow up with them, but also to get the word out, because there's people that want to hear from you and they're they're not going to reach out to you. But if you just reach out and do it, get the word out. Dawn really showed me that that is a huge way to build your business, and I believe to gain confidence. So the fact that she was having these power hours and we were getting on as a team and having our phones in our hands, but we could see each other on the Zoom, like that was a huge help. Maybe the first day I pretended to dial, maybe just a little, but I got stronger, and it's because of my sister. She's an incredible person. She's a wealth of knowledge. Like I said, she lives this business. I'm really fortunate to have it be her that is my mentor. And I believe we all have that team here in this group, and that we can all pick each other up. It's contagious when you see her and how much she loves this, and she just is, she attracts it, and it is contagious. So I believe, touching your business every day, following up, getting the word out, and working with your mentors has been the biggest thing for me.
I love it, man. So Kimberly has ranked up to what we call director, and generally directors will almost always go executive director the next month. So we expect to have you back on here next month, celebrating you as an executive director. So we're really excited. Congratulations, man. That's big time. We're going to move back out here to Southern California. I want to bring on really fast Emily Flores, integrated national director, because she's had some coaches on her team who are super, super duper rock stars. So, Em, can you introduce us to, let's start out with first, Isis?
Sure. So, hi everyone. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. I wanted to introduce to you guys Isis. She's amazing. She's only been coaching 2 months, and she just came out guns blazing. So she's one of these people who caught the vision without even doing the program first. I'm boring him. Sorry, jeez. So anyway, she bought her kit and her, and her feelings all at the same time and was just ready. And she's just been amazing to work with. I mean, she's in contact with me daily. She has big goals. She really just sees the vision. There's going to be just no stopping her. And she's just a joy to work with. So Isis, if you're there. Isis? Is she not even?
I'm not seeing her. Okay, so let's go.
I'm here.
Is she here? Oh, wait, is she on video?
It won't let her come off mute, I guess.
Okay.
Second page, Justin says.
Hold up. Isis, are you on video or off video? Because I'm looking for you.
Video.
Okay. Hold up. No. Oh, there she is. Okay.
Yay.
I see you. Unmute audio. Okay, there she is. Okay.
Sorry, that was frantic. Hi everybody. I'm Isis. That was a very sweet introduction, Emily. I feel very lucky to have such an awesome mentor and coach bring me on. Like she said, I kind of didn't really come in needing it for my own health purposes, but I saw what I could do for others and how I could help others. So it's just been amazing and inspiring to be around so many wonderful people. And I think that's part of what really has kept me going. And that's kind of one of the things that I think is great about this, is having an accountability partner. Kind of last month, we started a little chat with a couple of us, and every day we've been, setting daily actions and kind of holding each other accountable for what we do and how we do it. And I think that that's one thing that's really kept me going and really checking in with my business every day, rather than just saying, oh, I'll do it later. Because I have people that are like, hey, what are you doing? How's everything going? And then if somebody says what they're doing, I'm like, well, I want to do that. So I think it keeps our momentum, and it's been really awesome. And I think structure is really important. I think everybody's been telling me that. And I think starting your day with intention and a plan on what you want to do, how you want to do it, who you want to reach has really been a game changer for me. So structure, having all of that, and then following up with people and making sure, maybe they didn't respond, or maybe they didn't, get your call, but call them again or say hi, or, just following up, because a lot of the time I realize people forget. So that's been really big. And then I think my biggest thing is patience. Everybody keeps telling me how important patience is. And I've really realized that you need to let those seeds that you plant sprout, because they'll come around, but they come around at their own time. And it might not be when you want it to happen or when it's good for you. But if you are patient with them and yourself, they come around. And when they come around, it's amazing. I feel like I have a couple of clients right now that I was, working with kind of, but they're just blossoming, and it's really helping my motivation too. So, yeah.
I love it, man. I love it. Rockstar for sure. Love watching you. And I'm going to bring on your running mate, Miss Kelly Floyd, who's out, I believe, in South Carolina. But both of you guys, it's so fun watching both of you guys do what you do. You both have small kids, and seeing you just contend and, really chasing abundance is amazing. So Kelly Floyd, can we hear your top 3 tips that's really helped you advance to associate director?
Yeah, no, I'd love to. Hi, everybody. I was in the same group with Isis. I was in that same chat that she was talking about, and that was amazing for me because it kept me accountable, and it just kept me driving and pushing every day to see that the other girls in the chat were also driving and pushing. And something that has been big for me this past month was getting past my mental chatter. I had a lot of voices in my head saying, oh, what are they going to think? What are they going to say? What do they think of me when I reach out to them? And I just had to stop and do something I learned with March Madness from Jamil, which was figure out where my thoughts serving me. And so I would just stop and I would examine it, and I would decide that it wasn't, and it was worth more to me to go ahead and push through and do what I had to do. And so having those daily action steps, having that group to fall back on and to motivate me. And then the other thing that was really cool for me is Emily had me start up a Facebook chat with a group of girls that I had that were starting at the same time that are clients. And I realized that I really feed off the energy of other people. And so having that chat, as well as the chat for like shooting for executive director, has been just the most motivating thing for me, and the thing that just has kept me going just every single day, even with 3 kids and a full-time job. It's just kept me motivated and inspired. And that would be my biggest tips.
I love it. What do you do for your full-time job?
I'm a pediatric speech language pathologist. I supervise a group of girls in South Carolina, in Charleston, Columbia, and Rock Hill.
So pretty busy, and you're able to do all this. It's amazing, man. You guys are incredible. I love it. I love it. All right. So let's come back out to Southern California. I want to bring on Integrated National Director Tony Veroni to introduce Miss Joy Wong, who is a lot like Annika, barely started coaching, is already advanced to manager. So Kelly, thank you so much. And Tony, let's come to you. Where are you? Okay, okay, Tony, you got to stop unmuting yourself. Okay, Tony.
Okay, sorry. Hi, everybody. I am introducing Joy, and I probably tried for months and months and months to get her to realize that she was a coach, and she finally decided to do it, and started last month and ranked up really fast. She's helped, I don't know, like probably 12 or close to 15 clients or so, and doing really well. She's an RN, and she's enjoying it, and I'm enjoying helping her. So Joy, do you want to
yeah,
talk a little bit.
oh, hi.
Yeah, hi, Joy. We can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right. I wasn't sure. Okay. So yeah, I'm a full-time nurse. I work with the neonatal intensive care. So I met Tony a while back, and I'm very honored to be brought up and share my top 3 things that I did to rank up. Some of the things that some people before already mentioned. One of them is that be patient. Really have to be patient, because I was very frustrated. Sometimes I will talk to them. I really think that person will need it, but Tony had taught me that you just are planting the seed, and you have to focus the positive thing that they did, and they offered the opportunity for you, and when the time is right, they will come on. So just don't get discouraged and stay positive. And the other thing is to what I did is I follow up with my Facebook posts, my transformation picture. I got a lot of comments and likes. So I'm still going through the likes and following up on the comments. And that had really helped me and bring up new clients and people that I wouldn't even think that they're interested. And I have like 300 likes, 60 comments. So I mean, I'm still going through it. And also when I'm driving, I'll listen to the podcasts, and then I'll listen to the YouTube videos that you guys have. If I miss the call, and then when I'm like laying right next to my son, I will, like, in the dark, I don't want to use my phone, so then I will listen to the video. So that's how I learned to educate myself with this program. And one last thing is to really follow what your coach did, because they are success in this program, and if you follow their footsteps, you basically are following their successful steps. So, then they won't set you up for failure. So if you really do what they do and what they tell you to do, then you really will success. So hopefully I'll rank up to ED. That's it.
Joy, you're amazing, man. I'm having so much fun just watching you. Because guys, this is why you don't really listen to coaches that much. Because Joy was like, "Oh, I'll just help a couple people," and then like 2 days later, I mean, she was just helping all these people, right? So just ask your coaches what they want to do, feed off of their energy, and then just try to help them do what it is they want to do. But Joy, you're incredible. Just another woman that's part of this family that proves to us that there's so much that you can get done in one day, honestly. So congratulations on all of your success. And I'm going to come back out here to Southern California. I guess we are in Southern California, but I want to bring on Amy Klimek, because I want her to introduce a coach on her team that this woman's journey is just super inspirational to me. So I want to hear from her. So Amy, can you come on and introduce Rhiannon, who's ranked up to senior coach?
Hi, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, I'm so excited to introduce Rhiannon to everybody. She has just been planting so many seeds, and she has had what the main word tonight has been, which is patience. So she has just been consistent, and her passion for what we do is just so big, and I know she's just got an amazing future ahead of her helping so many people, and I'm just so excited to introduce you all to her. So get to know her name, because you're going to see a lot of her, I truly believe. So Rhiannon.
Hi, everyone. So it's been quite a journey for me. It's taken me quite some time to get to senior coach from my challenges. I have a lot of personal roadblocks. I have so much chatter in my brain that I'm on medication for it. So I have been working on that for a long, long time. I have a lot of anxiety, so that's been a big challenge for me, especially phone calls. I don't even like to talk to my mom on the phone, so it can be really challenging for me. And I was off social media for 7 years, and I hopped back on as soon as I became a health coach. So building my client base from that was very difficult, because everybody was like, "Hey, where did you come from?" I wasn't already established. And then asking for help. You can ask my husband. I'm terrible at asking for help. But I can ask Tony and Amy all day long. But as far as the initial asking friends and family to do the practice calls with me, it was very difficult for me to do that. But after a 3-way Zoom with Jamil and Tony, and I was able, and Amy, sorry, 4-way. I got my butt into gear and I really started to do that. It was like, I think the extra push that I need. The only extra thing that I have that's a challenge for me is consistency. I'll be very consistent for like a month, and then I'll drop off for a couple of weeks because I have a 3.5 and a 2.5-year-old, and I'm very involved in their preschool. So screen time in front of them is very important to me, that I don't show them that I'm on the screen a lot. So running my business from my phone is difficult. So I can usually only do it if they nap or if they're asleep at bedtime. And so sometimes it's very difficult, but I have talked to many people in person, more so than I have on the phone. And I planted a lot of seeds at my kids' preschool, and all of a sudden, about a month ago, 4 people came up to me and were like, I need to do this program. My consistency with my posts on Facebook have really helped, and they're always very excited about the transformations that they see. And they're always saying that they're so inspired by my own story, because I was depressed. I hated how I looked. I couldn't keep up with my kids. I lost 32 pounds, and now I have more energy than I've had since before my first child, which was amazing to me. And then my connection emails, every 2 weeks, I send that sucker out. I send it out, and I constantly get responses from people, not necessarily that they're ready to join, but loving the information that I'm giving them, and they are passing it along. I have 3 clients that are passing around information, and I'm expecting like about 5 or 6 phone calls from referrals in the next 2 weeks, and I'm very excited about it. Helping people and hearing stories about my clients' transformation has been amazing, because I don't want anybody to feel as terrible as I did before I found this program, and that is probably the most important thing for me, and I love it. So I hope that's helpful.
So I have a question, and we're going over a little bit, guys, so I know it's past the hour mark, so if you have to hop off. But Rhiannon, you know, when we all start, we say, okay, our goal for our new coaches is to help them bring on their first 5 clients in 30 days. You went well over the 30 days.
I did.
Lots of people would have quit and said this wasn't for them. Why didn't you quit?
I want people to feel good. Like I said, I don't want people to feel as terrible as I did. There's no reason for it when you can find this program that teaches you so many things about yourself, about how to be better for yourself, for your family, mentally, physically, and for me now financially. Who doesn't want to spread the word about this? This has been an amazing program and life-changing for me, and I can't believe I am going to convention. I am so excited about it. I can't even tell you. I'm so excited. So there are people out there who need this program and don't even realize it. So just talk to whoever you can about it, because if they don't need it or realize they need it, they know someone else who will. And that's so important.
I love it, man. Well, there you have it. That is Miss Rhiannon. So you guys can see why we wanted to bring her on, right? And and not that we saved the best for last, but pretty inspiring stuff, right? So I want to share my screen really fast, because I would be remiss then to recognize all the other folks that have had an amazing April, guys. So I would love to see so many of you guys on this list. You know, every single month we come out what we call the rank up document. And this is just coaches that have moved their businesses forward and have kind of hit a new position within their company. So this picture is one of my favorite pictures. This is some of our health coaches here in Southern California. But as you guys know, with over 700 health coaches within the family, they're all over the place. But as we said, you know, Tony Veroni, Emily and Adam Flores, Garrett Broussard, have all finished out their 2nd and 3rd months at an integrated national director position within the company. And it's just really spectacular. Not only are they assisting tons and tons of clients, but they are really building really unique teams. We heard from National Director Carrie Frazier, so we want to congratulate her. Integrated Regional Director Carol Ann Bilbray has finished out her 3rd month, so she's officially an Integrated Regional Director. And I believe probably this month, her and her team might go Integrated National Director, which is really, really fun. We have brand new executive directors. We got to hear from all of them except for Tammy. So we want to congratulate Tom, who we heard, the firefighter, Sunny Coates, who's just amazing from Seminole, and Tammy Hubbard. Maybe we'll hear from her once she goes regional, but congratulations. A brand new director. Directors are typically assisting somewhere between 16, 17, 20 clients. And generally at the director position, we'll have a few health coaching partners on our team too. So we heard from Kimberly Adams on the Donnelly team, so congratulations to you. New associate directors, so these guys typically are assisting anywhere from about 10 to 14 clients. At the associate director position, we'll probably have at least one coach or so, but we're definitely starting to bring on coaches. So Roxanne, congratulations on the Perez team. Sarah and Brandon, who I think I saw on, these guys are moving at extreme pace there on the Bomba team. The Bomba team is just blowing up right now. Chris and Janice, I believe they'll probably go executive director this month, and they'll be part of Tony Veroni's global director team. Isis and Chris, you just heard from Isis. Congratulations. Kelly out in South Carolina, you just heard from her. Congratulations. And Dolores Robles on the Via Real team. Congratulations. That's amazing. Brand new managers. These guys are usually working with about 8 to 12 clients. They're definitely starting to 5-in-1 their businesses. So every month, a good rule of thumb is to bring on 5 new clients, 1 new coach. So definitely at the manager position, we're starting to think about probably having 2 new coaches join us. So Carrie, who you heard from, she's lost 100 pounds over the last year, and she was the first person that spoke with us. Karen and Rob, we're definitely going to have Karen on to share her story. It's one of the most inspirational stories you could probably hear. Laura Brown on Casey Abansky's team. We got to hear her story too. Talk about these women that just not only have had cancer, but really battled through it, and now part of their life purpose is to give back. Suki is an amazing, amazing woman. Talk about her story too. My goodness, we could just do videos with just their stories. Shelly and Gabe, again, on the Bomba team. They just got started, and these guys are already at the manager position. Brianna Sheets on the Bomba team. Joy Wong, who we heard from, congratulations. Angie Smith on the Blatchley team out in Kansas. Catherine Reed, who's just really, really fun to be around on Tony Veroni's team in New Mexico. Dee Phillips, who's also in Seminole. She's ranked up to help, who helped Sunny go executive director. Annika, who you heard from out in Nevada. I'm flying up there so we can drive down to the Kim Fisk event together. Julie out in Northern California on the Kelly Campion team. Congratulations. Brand new senior coaches. So these guys are helping their first 5 clients at least. So Michael Kahn, who you guys saw that's on, Jody Ward, Ronald Williams, who I saw on, Eric, Christy Elliott, Melissa, who I'm looking at right now, Rhiannon, who you just heard from, Lynn and Lindsay is amazing, Bree on the Bomba team. These guys are amazing. Fully Integrated Business Coach, guys, is a place you definitely, if you want to stick around and just help a tremendous amount of people, FIBC is where you want to go for sure. So these guys are helping at least 20 clients per month. They have at least 5 senior coach legs on their team, and their group volume's over 15,000, and they're certified. So Tony Veroni, Emily Adam Flores, myself and Amanda Don Donnelly, Rosie and Dominic Bizzardo, Michelle and Josh Bomba, Carol Ann Bilbray, and Garrett Broussard. Congratulations on having such a structured and stable businesses. The 10K Club is a phenomenal place to be within Take Shape for Life. We probably, just within our group, if you think about the amount of coaches across the country that are in the 10K Club, in all of the groups, probably 20 to 25% of those coaches come from our group. So Amanda and myself, it was really important for us to lead by example. I've been this way since I started coaching. I don't ask people to do things that I will not do. And so we still support a tremendous amount of clients. Emily and Adam Flores, Don Donnelly, Tony Veroni, all in the 10K Club, Mary and Brian Blatchley, Carrie Frazier, Justin Navini, Michelle and Josh Bamba, Emily Pedrosa's worked her way back into the 10K Club, Christine Ward, Luann Lopez, Ashley Amon. All of these guys are assisting sometimes up to 70 clients per month. So it's tremendous, man, how many folks these guys are assisting. And all of these executive directors that are assisting 20 or more clients, Joan, David Harrison, Rosie and Dominic Bizzardo, Casey Habansky, Amy Klimek, Stephanie J. Cox, Gary, who I saw on Jen and Sean Fitzgerald, who's out in Colorado. I saw them on. Kristen McKee, Ashley Ebinger, Garrett Bussari, Carol Ann Bilbray, Tom, who you heard from, Sophia Mejia, who's a teacher here, Lisa Perez, Jesse Navarrete, Greg McDonald, just doing a tremendous job, Priscilla and James Allen, Charmaine DeBay, Candice Hartford, Rebecca Becking, Jessica and Eric Rosales, Kristen, Cheryl Myers up in the Pacific Northwest, Tammy Hubbard, Sherry and Dave Martinson, Kelly Burglar. So we had about 60, just over 60 coaches within our group reach at least executive director and higher. That's tremendous, guys. I mean, that's if you look company-wide, there's very, very few groups that are doing that. Very few. So you guys are in a tremendous group. Newly certified health coaches, Carrie, who we heard from, Annika, Karen Wagner, Laura Hubble, Kelly, who we heard from, Dee Dee Phillips, Sonny Coates, Michael Kahn, Kelly again, Suki, Joy Wong, Rhiannon, Ian, and Shelly and Gabe Garcia, guys. Just tremendous job. I mean, an incredible April. Just an incredible April. And so it was another record-breaking month. This is just kind of what we do. May's going to be the same for sure. And so it's just really exciting. Before we get you guys out of here, I want to bring Global Director Justin Navini on to share with us really fast about not only the KimFist team event that's coming up, but the Thursday night right before the event and what's going to happen. So Justin, can you come on and share with us real fast?
Yeah, can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Cool. I was trying to jump in there when he was sharing about the event. So guys, we changed something up. Me, Karen Elstrom, and KimFist decided that we're going to do a Thursday evening event, which we normally do on these events. So stand by. Tomorrow I will have 100% all the details of the venue. We're shooting for the Ontario Holiday Inn, where we normally have it, which will be next door to the actual convention center. It's going to be Thursday night. I believe it's going to start at 7:30 to 9, and it's basically going to be a health share. So I will get the details out to you guys tomorrow, but that's what we're shooting for. So get ready to invite people. This is just like we would do every second Saturday of the month at any of the events. So the first half is basically we talk about the full trilogy, and then we want to invite them to this event. This is a free, guests are free, and coaches are free at this event too. So just get people there. We're planning on having 150 people to this Thursday night thing. We made it late enough so nobody would really have issues with traffic, hopefully. So if you're in Southern California, or if you're coming out to Southern California and you have potential clients, coaches, people that are on your heart, this is an opportunity, because not only are we going to have the health share with the trilogy, but we'll have KimFist there. And when we let her cut loose on a microphone, it's all over with. And then we'll invite them to the event the next day if they haven't thought about doing that. So that's really going to be exciting. I will have the details out tomorrow though, guys. I'll have everything locked in as far as the venue, address, and everything else, but just get ready to unleash that and start inviting anybody and everybody.
So on that note, let's have a tremendous May, guys. Hopefully you guys took some notes. I'll get the playback out there, but this little group here is, since I started coaching, this family has moved, if not the fastest, probably the second fastest out of all groups within Take Shape for Life. So there's a reason why that's happening. That's because you guys have such big hearts, And that's because we refuse to stand by and watch people struggle when we have a program that can actually help them. And so I appreciate everyone that spoke tonight. I appreciate you guys for staying on. I apologize by going over. But I'm so in love with what we do in this group. And I can't wait to see how we finish out this year, move into 2018. I appreciate you guys. Have a great, great night.